And hello. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Thank you for dropping by the Bear. This is Hello and welcome to the Bear Den. Thank you for your patience. We're having some tech difficulties today. Hello, Misty. How are you today? Good to see you. Well, as much as I'm being seen right this moment. But anyway, glad you dropped in. Hope everybody is enjoying their Monday into Tuesday. So, since I have about, I don't know, probably 4 minutes before it's midnight here, middle finger is the most beautiful. That's cute. Um, so, the bird question is up because until midnight, January 5th is National Bird Day. It's also National Keto Day, National Whipped Cream Day, National Screenwriters Day, and National Thank God It's Monday Day. Now, of those, the bird seemed to be the best choice. So that's why I made the question with that. Um, my answer to what is the most beautiful bird? I I really like chickadees actually. Um, and orioles are pretty too. I don't know too much about birds actually. My great grand was into birds, but I don't really know too much about them other than what she had this clock that used to chirp and make sounds on the hour. And so that's how I learned most of the birds' calls and stuff. A killdeer, that's great. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. But, and my advice for whipping cream day, which it is until midnight, I have not heard of a killdeer. Oh, that's so pretty. Bloody Blockums. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know anything about that actually. Go to bed? You go to bed. Yeah, it's definitely not the bed portion of the day, for sure. But yet, with National Screenwriting Day, I have a lot of, probably my favorite screenwriter, and actually, he may not have been a screenwriter. I take that back. I don't have a favorite screenwriter, but I do know that I had a friend who wrote something that somebody else took credit for, and so that was a whole legal battle and etc etc. It's so important to try and have original ideas, and if you're inspired by somebody, always, give them credit and stuff. It's definitely important to do that. Hello, Kev. Welcome in. Nice to see you. I like hummingbirds and crows as well. I've heard that crows have a very good memory. And so if you're kind to them, they'll kind of guard you in a way. Oh, no, I'm not in a legal battle. I didn't. A friend of mine had written a screenplay and was in a legal battle over copyright and stuff. Not me. I'm doing pretty good, Kev. It was a good and productive day today, I think. But yep, I have more to do. But yep, I went on down to Pennsylvania today to go to the doctor, and I was surprised the roads were clear the whole way. So that was nice. All the snow was contained to the sides of the road. It actually warmed up here today. I do like ducks as well. I like the mallard ducks are probably my favorite. Although um Narrowway Homestead has had Muscovy ducks, and I've really enjoyed seeing them as well. I don't know too many other types of ducks actually. So where was I at? Howard the Duck. There was Howard, then there was Donald and Daisy, Daffy. Daffy was probably my favorite cartoon duck. Howard was pretty cool too. Yeah, they're pretty. Those are pretty birds. Bald eagles are really majestic to watch fly. I've surprisingly seen them up my way. Not very often, but and not exactly my way, a couple counties over, but I have seen them. Foghorn Leghorn. Oh goodness, he's funny. I forgot him. I say what in the name of Jesse James? I do occasionally like KFC birds myself. In fact, some potato wedges and chicken fingers would be just absolutely superb right now. Cooked, yep. I'm tired. So, with it being warmer today, I had a pleasant journey. I didn't take a darn picture the whole time I was down there, and I saw some really cool stuff. There was this big, tall frog outside of a building, and I'm going to have to go down and look at this frog again because I got to get a picture of him. And then I was right near Lake Erie, which Lake Erie in Erie looks like it's, I wouldn't say it's thickly frozen, but it's got the first layer of ice on it. And so it was really pretty because there's a lighthouse right in the area of where I was, and there was huge windows in the doctor's office, so good thing I was on the fourth floor. But yep, I have to go down, not to that place in I have to go to another office in Erie in a few days. So it'll be a fun few days. We'll be traveling a lot to Pennsylvania. Maybe I'll go live one day while I'm traveling. Ah, the Roadrunner. Meet meet. I always rooted for the Coyote. I don't know why. I just wanted him to win. Now, I don't remember if those were Merry Melodies or Looney Tunes. I think Looney Tunes. Ugh, it's amazing the things you start to forget after a while. People are strange. I don't know. Pepe Le Pew? Maybe? I have no idea. Speed Racer? No. I really don't know. I'm just guessing. Yes, it is, Brian. Yes, it really is. An area I am not good in. Nope, I don't know. My only guess would be Speed Racer or Rocky and Bullwinkle. Some days I wonder. Me too, Brian. I tend to dwell on things that I shouldn't. Hello, Peregrine. How are you? Alrighty, good night. Thank you for dropping in. Oh, sometimes I just get caught up in thinking about the past and just different decisions I've made and what the outcome would be if I made different choices, and that's pretty much it. And you know, I, I just kind of dwell on things sometimes. But I think of it more as I have to think something to death. I have to think on every aspect of something before, I don't know, before I can let it go. And sometimes it takes me years. I might have moved on from a situation, but I still think about it all the time. I guess the moment that counts is now, Brian, but am not familiar with either. I'm definitely gonna have to look up birds tonight because I have heard a whole bunch that I didn't know. Oh, Botswana is fabulous. It's getting to be the good time of year to go. Someday I'm gonna make it there. That was something else I was talking about with my cousin today during the drive. Um, just different job opportunities we had had at different points, and or opportunities to travel and stuff that we didn't do at the time. Settle build storks. I've managed to dodge the stork my whole life. I did good. I agree. Birds are really fascinating. I I don't get a wide variety where I am. I get a lot of robins and a mourning dove that's nearby, and we get a couple cardinals and blue jays, but I don't have an overabundance here. But I still kind of live where there's a little bit of noise pollution, but that can be true. It's when I knew that I'd never have you. I knew that before you did. Still, I'm the one that's stupid, and I've never been so alone. Hello, Joseph. How are you today? Welcome in. Nice to meet you. It's when I knew that I could never. So, what's everybody looking forward to tomorrow? I don't think I have anything going tomorrow. I imagine I'll probably do a live stream in the middle of the day. And after that, I'm not too sure. Oh, that's cool. Do you have your recipe all planned out? What kind of work do you do, Brian? Oh, you meant it will work for me. Yep, I'm doing great. Said I knew that I could never have you. Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do steak in the crock pot. Oh, cleaner is a good, really good job to have. Definitely important in keeping up buildings and such. Oh my goodness, what is going on right now on this day? Yes, my grandmother actually had peacock feathers in her old butter churn. I don't know why. I don't know if they're supposed to be good luck or not, but for some random reason, she's kept these peacock feathers all these years. That's what I get for fidgeting. I've heard peacocks are loud. Offhand, I don't know what kind of call they make. Unimaginable. Do, 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 do. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I have a new tripod and I keep monkeying with it. A guinea, like a guinea pig, or a guinea as in a dollar coin, or oh, tiny bird. Okay. No, I haven't. Guinea. Oops, I totally misread that word as guinea, and it was Guinea. Whoops. I do my best. Oh, that's kind of interesting. My goodness. I am completely thirsty. Oh, I need to go find my water bottle. Keto. That's what I forgot to look up. Was a keto recipe. It definitely would be something. I'd hate to be under the car under that pile of mess. I I don't know. There's a lot of things that might be interesting to see fly, I suppose. Oh, goodness. It was weird. Oh, that might happen. Excuse me. Thank you. Yep, I I have just been sneezing all day. I don't know why. Oh, born in Kansas. I have never been to either Kansas or South Texas. I have honestly never been further west than Cleveland. Kind of sad to think about, really. One of the things I always wanted to do is I wanted to go to each of the 50 states and the Canadian provinces and stuff at least once. More so the states than Canada, but my thought being that traveling through Canada would facilitate getting to Alaska from where I am because I'm on the East Coast in Western New York. And I really did not start exploring even my state until fairly late in life. Like, I would always go to my destination and not deviate from the route. And so I've I haven't done as much exploring as I wish I would have. So it's kind of nice when my younger cousins and brothers are always going someplace neat. Yeah, A lot of people are baffled by that I've lived in New York State my whole life and I've never been to the city. Where did I go on spring break and summer vacations? I honestly used to stay with my aunt in North Carolina because she had a pool and I had friends down there, and so I'd stay with her. So, Mash, hello, how are you? I hope you're well. Thanks for dropping in. Oh my goodness. We got up to 40 today and we thought we were rock stars. Well, it got to 40 down where I was in Pennsylvania, and then it didn't get quite as hot here. But it's amazing how much things can change just within 50 miles. It's really something, the weather. I haven't looked at the forecast the rest of the week. I I'm a weirdo, and I guess it's because I don't have to go out in it as much as I used to, but I really like the snow when it's snow time. Now, after March, it gets a little old, to be fair, but until then, I'm fine with it. And I would rather have the snow than the rain. I know not everyone agrees with me, but I would rather drive in the worst storm ever compared to the worst rainstorm. But oh, I see. Yeah, when we get to 40 and 50 in the winter, it feels like a summer day. Well, hello, Derek. How are you? I'm doing good. Oh, I can't wait to hear what happened today. Ow. Oh, goodness. I agree, the mallards are really pretty. Oh my. I I had a PA today that I was probably old enough to be his mother. I It was something. So, yeah, it gets unsettling when somebody younger than you passes away. But oh, on Christmas Day too. That's terrible. I had a boy in my kindergarten class, and his dad died on Christmas Day. And I just remember this little boy's face. His name was Jimmy. And I remember him just saying he came downstairs and opened his presents and he died. And it's just something that's always stuck with me. I always think about that every Christmas. But life is very short, too short. And it is precious. I absolutely agree. Even on days when I'm so frustrated I could just scream, I wouldn't give it up. There are definitely things that I would do differently sometimes, but Oh, that's okay. It happens. Yeah, living sometimes is difficult, but as opposed to not living, I don't think I would want that. Oh, life is life, and but yeah, let's see. We warmed up a bit today. Still a lot of snow on the ground, but I'm not sure what the rest of the week looks like. I imagine the worst of the storms have passed us. It is. Oh goodness, you be careful roaming out there if you gotta go out in the morning. Fog is not my favorite thing to drive in, and we get it quite a lot around here. It's a beautiful day for a home run. My goodness, my poor dear mother went with me today and she just sent me a Facebook message. I forgot I turned all the notifications back on like an untrained broadcast professional. Oh well, I do my best. I had a thought before that and I don't remember what I was going to say. Oh, I was definitely going to talk about shortbread Because if it's after midnight, today is National Shortbread Day. Now, I have only made shortbread a couple times as a base for like lemon bars. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I watched a poor young lady on YouTube today, one of my favorite art vloggers, and she was making shortbread for her husband for Christmas. This came out like a cake or something, like a really, really, really thick cracker. I don't know, but the poor dear used ice cold butter in the shortbread, and you gotta let your butter come to room temperature before making things like shortbread or cookies. Oh no, I didn't. I forgot your foot was broken. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can relate to the struggle of being home with a not working leg. It it is not anything I would wish on anyone. I do not even know what I was talking about. It doesn't matter. I'm doing my best. Ay ay ay. Oh, shortbread and where that went off course. Now you use cold butter when you're making a pie crust, but when you're doing shortbread, you want to leave leave it the butter out almost like the day before. Ow, that was really uncomfortable. And also, since yesterday was whipping cream day, a good start to when you need to whip cream by hand is you want to get heavy whipping cream. And prior to doing this, you want to put your bowl and your blender attachments or beaters. You want to put your bowl and your beaters in the fridge. Always do your whipping cream in a metal bowl so that way it gets as cold as possible and it just helps it go quicker. There is a Walmart streamer live right now. Oh, okay. And then you just add a little bit of sugar in with your cream and while you're mixing it. And you beat that to stiff peaks and it should be good to go. um I'm not sure of the legality of it, but you're certainly not allowed to live stream on the clock at Walmart, I'm fairly certain. Live streaming wasn't really a thing when I worked at Walmart. It was still kind of, camera phones were in their infancy, much less shooting a whole video. Oh, that does sound really good, Derek. I I have not tried that. A lot of um a lot of desserts and stuff I'm kind of nervous to make if I've never made them before cuz I would hate to waste that much food if it didn't turn out, but I can't see where it would go terribly wrong though, because the chocolate and the peanut butter would just melt into the batter, the brownie batter, as long as it was covered. But maybe I will try that. As I've gotten older, my taste about chocolate has changed somewhat. I gotta hunt down my brownie recipe. Where? And I'm kind of nervous to try. Like, there was a couple recipes I saw on BuzzFeed where they did different desserts, like 8 different desserts in a pan. And my brain was just not letting me believe it was possible because um because pies and brownies and cookies all bake at different temperatures usually. Okay, Derek, you have a good night. We will speak again real soon. Hope that foot gets better. Oh, goodness. So, the great thing about 2026 and the upcoming days is tomorrow is the first full moon of 2026. They call it the werewolf moon. I don't know why, but saw that on Facebook. Don't quote me, not sponsored, not affiliated. But um a lot of the holidays this year are on Fridays or Saturdays. I think Valentine's Day is Saturday. Easter's always, yeah. And then I think the 4th of July is on a Saturday. Maybe a Friday. I don't remember, but it's a good year. We got a good thing going. I think my birthday is on a Monday this year. Though I still have not closed the chapter on my birthday this year. Last year into this year. This birthday kind of was not my favorite. But there's always next year. Sometimes I joke about having my birthday in June, just switching it to my half birthday. Delicious. I really shouldn't be drinking pop this late, but I digress. A long and winding road. Oh, goodness. I I just don't know. I had topics and I just have completely gone off the rails. It's okay. We shall do a more active and engaging live stream tomorrow. I have not I have not watched much YouTube today. I watched Joe Shorts and that was about it. Which reminds me, if you happen to be around, Joe is doing his first live on January 10th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on at Joe's Junk Wax, capital J, capital W. So if you're around and you'd like to check that out, please feel free. That would make me very happy. I do not have anything fancy coming up on the channel. So there's that. I need to do a short tomorrow. Well, maybe I don't need to do a short. Well, you can always catch it on the repeat after it goes public. But I think his plan is to try lives at different times to see where they do the best. And so I think that's his plan. But I just can't win. Maybe so. I don't know though with the topic, but yep. But I do believe that is his plan for now, so well, you'd appreciate that, I'm sure. But yep, I'm not sure what I'm going to do on my with my business the next few days, but hello Arthur, how are you? Oh, I see. I agree. Cardinals are very lovely birds. Yesterday, before midnight, was National Bird Day, so that's why I had that up as a question. I don't know. I know there's cardinal signs and there's the opposite of that, and I don't remember what that is. I haven't tinkered with all that stuff in quite a while. No appeal on the docket today. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I like blue jays too. I like just plain bluebirds. I've not seen a bluebird in a really long time, but alright. I will stay with you. Stay with something to do. Aw, I had a blue parakeet. My last job I had house birds, and uh, one was Patch, one was Perry for periwinkle. I named them because, oh, the bird thing is a whole story. I'll tell it another day. But anyways, those were the only birds I've had. When I left the job, I I didn't take the birds with me because of the cat, which hurt my heart, but I tell myself I love her, so she occasionally likes me, not very often. So that is where we are at for now, my good friends. Oh dear. But I do believe I'm going to get off for right now. I may come back in a little bit and do. Oh, I may come back in a little bit and do a music stream if I can't get to sleep, but um otherwise I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for dropping by the Bear Den. Bye.